Let's get ready to rumble!
And we'd like to welcome everybody out here to Snow College in Ephraim, Utah at the Horn Activity Center for this week's matchup of women's volleyball between Salt Lake Community College and the Snow College Badgers. I am DJ Harris. I will be handling your play-by-play, and I'm joined here by Ben Butler here on color.
Right you are, DJ. We're in tune for a great game tonight, a great matchup as the Badgers welcome Slick Community College, home of the Bruins here in Ephraim, Utah tonight. The Bruins are the number 8 team in the nation, DJ, and the Badgers are the number 10th team in the nation. So it should be a great matchup tonight for the local fans here in Ephraim and all of us tuning in across the station of YouTube tonight. It's going to be a great matchup as the Badgers and the Bruins are coming off both victories right now.
And the opening serve. And initial kill by Salt Lake Community College. That was a spike.
That was number 12, Lakin T.O. for the Bruins on that kill shot right there, giving the Bruins a 1-0 lead so far in the beginning of this matchup.
And the serve by number 9, Toafaleo. And a miscommunication by the Lady Badgers as they let it fall to the ground. And it looks like they just mishandled the situation there. And so an early 2-0 lead for Salt Lake Community College. And a nice kill, that is number 7, Bryn Stewart. Having a nice start of the game so far. And so the Badgers will retake over. And a great block again by number 7, Bryn Stewart. A great start of the game so far for her. And the Badgers have evened it up at 2-2. And the setup. And another block by the Snow College Badgers. This time it is number 15, Rebecca Bigler.
Both teams playing highly competitive right now, DJ, as the Badgers take a 1-point lead, 3-2 over the Bruins.
And the Bruins set up for the spike. Nicely returned. No, it is not hit by anybody else as it falls to the ground.
Number 15, Tamias Fuchs on the serve for the Bruins.
A lot of these names are going to be hard to pronounce tonight. And a great spike. And that is again number 7, Bryn Stewart. She is having a great start to today's game as Snow jumps out to an early 4-3 lead in this first set. Rebecca Bigler with the serve. And it is tipped and returned. And the Badgers will score again and jump out by 2 points, 5-3 Snow College. And a hard spike and a dig by Bigler. And out the back of the court, that is out of bounds and a point for the Salt Lake Community College Bruins.
Both teams on a really good rally right there, DJ. Just unfortunate that that hit by the Badgers went out of bounds.
And a nice block that is, couldn't catch the number there, that is number 8.
Leah Finau on the block right there, tying the game up at 5 apiece.
And we do expect to see a close matchup here between the Badgers and the Bruins. As you mentioned before, number 10th ranked and number 8th ranked teams in the nation. Have a nice hit. That was a nice hit. Number 2, that is Riley Kate. The Bruins just could not control that one on the other end. And now it is Bryn Stewart with the serve. She is having a great night so far. And out of bounds. A little mishit.
Now serving for the Bruins is Thana Fuchs on the serve.
And another hit out of the back, out of bounds for Snow College. That is so far 3 points given to the Bruins for long hits. And Snow saves it. Looks like a net violation on the Bruins, so a point for Snow College.
Now, DJ, expect both of these teams to be able to stay contending with one another throughout at least the first 3 sets of these games, maybe going to 5. But both these teams are highly competitive, both ranked in the top 10, as we've talked about a couple times tonight. But expect both of these all these games to be very close together, as the Bruins crawl within 1. As the Badgers are 8 and the Bruins are 7.
As that is number 9, Toa Faleo with the great block. And the Bruins can't save it as Snow College scores again. And their lead extends to 2 points. It is 9-7. Still a closely contested match early on. And the spike goes left and out of bounds. And another point for the Lady Badgers. The dig by Martindale, great save. And a great save by the Bruins. And a great rally there by Snow College to score yet another point. They have a 4-point lead, their biggest lead of the game.
Now, when you talk about sports, DJ, any sports that you're talking about, you got to consider momentum on both sides of the ball. And especially with volleyball, whoever controls the momentum is going to be highly favored within each set. And right now, the Badgers have a little bit of momentum going their way as they have a 3-point lead in their favor. But the Bruins have just cut that down to 3 right now. But the Badgers still have momentum, and the student section right here is giving them a lot of momentum right now. Let's see if they can roll through this first set and come out with a victory.
And a save by the Bruins, diving onto the ground. Another block, stays with it. And she cannot get the ball over the net, and that will result in another point for Snow College. 12-8 is the score. And that serve drifts way out of bounds. That will bring the serve back to the Bruins. And the lead is cut to 3. And back-to-back missed serves by both teams as the Bruins give it back to the Badgers.
That was number 9.
And now Snow's lead back to 4. And it grazed the net a little bit there, and it threw off the Bruins defense and went straight to the ground. And now we have a timeout in this first game. Snow leads 14-9 over the 10th ranked Salt Lake Community College Bruins. And we will be right back. And we're back. The Snow College Badgers leading 14-9 against the 10th ranked Salt Lake Community College Bruins, or excuse me, the 8th ranked. That is Snow College with the 10th ranked. And that serve goes out of bounds to cut the lead to 4.
Number 15, Thamius Fuchs back to serve for the Bruins.
And another point for the Salt Lake Community College Bruins as the lead is cut to 3. It is 14-11. Let's see if they can keep this comeback going. And the spike, that is by number 15. And gives the Badgers another 4-point lead. It's 15-11. And it drifts out of bounds. Another point for the Badgers. Bigler, who's been serving great so far, sets it up again. That is another spike by Bryn Stewart. She has been a scoring machine so far early in this matchup. Let's see if she can keep it up.
And the Badgers are rolling out, DJ, with that momentum that we were talking about a little bit earlier. Up to a 6-point lead now. 8 points away from winning this first set in tonight's matchup.
And it started out as a great save by number 15 for the Bruins, but it drifts out of bounds as they cannot save it. And the Badgers inch closer and closer to a set 1 victory. It is 18-11. And a missed serve by Bigler, who had been doing great up until that point. And so service will go back to the Bruins. That was a great spike. Which will bring the score to 19-12, Snow College advantage. They're only 6 points away from a victory in this first set. And Stewart will bring up the serve. A good spike by Faleo of the Bruins. A nice play by number 14, Kelsey Evans, saving that from going out of bounds and turning it to a point for the Badgers. And another point for the Bruins as it tips the hands of the Lady Badgers and sails out of bounds. Oh, and they baited them with the spike, but then just a light tap and lets it drift all the way to the ground. Nothing you can do about that.
Now you got to be careful right here, DJ, if you're the Badgers. You're 5 points away from winning this first set. And you don't want the Bruins to come back with a little bit of momentum of their own right here and tie this game up and make it a close first set. You got to kill it just like that.
That is number 5, Allison Packard, with the spike. And we'll end the scoring streak for the Bruins. Just 4 more points now for the Snow College Badgers. And a well-placed spike deep into the corner where there was nobody and landed right in bounds. And so the Bruins will serve the ball again. A diving save and the spike. Great block. And another spike deep into the same corner. And it looks like that might be a strong point for Salt Lake Community College's, that is Toa Faleo, who has been a constant scoring threat tonight, as the Badger lead is cut to 4. And spiked straight into the net by number 5, Allison Packard. And another point for the Bruins. Dangerous, dangerous territory now for the Badgers.
Like you said, DJ, this is dangerous territory. You got to learn how to close out games strongly and not let the opposing team crawl their way back into it, as the Bruins are doing right here, as they're only down by 3. And you kind of see that momentum switching over to the Bruins right now as we have this rally going on right here.
We'll set up for the spike. Handled by the Bruins. And Snow will end the scoring streak, and we'll bring it to 22 points to the Bruins 18. Let's see if they can close this one out. And the serve goes out of bounds, which will give it back to the Bruins. Great dig. Swing it across, and it will fall to the ground for another point for the Bruins. As expected, a closely contested first set between these 8th-ranked Bruins and the 10th-ranked Badgers. So far, Snow College only 2 points away, but the Bruins trying to beat them to 25. Spike by Martindale, or Stewart, sorry. And a great block. That is number 2, Riley Kate. Clutch play and that brings Snow only 1 point away from winning this set. Bigler will bring up the serve. Couldn't get it that time. The Bruins score that time. Snow still 1 point away. Aubrey Steiner with the serve. The spike, and it deflects right off of the defender's body. And Snow wins the first set by a score of 25-21. Now they will switch sides. We'll take a small break, and we will be right back to you here on Snow TV. Welcome back to Snow TV. We are in set number 2 of this matchup between the 8th ranked Salt Lake Community College Bruins and your 10th ranked Snow College Badgers. Badgers won the first set 25-22. And it was closely contested with the Lady Badgers coming up on top.
That was a really good first set that we just witnessed there at DJ. And we've been talking a lot about momentum, and the Badgers have the momentum right now heading into the second set, leading 1-up right now against the Bruins. We'll be here playing the best of 5. So this is a lot of pressure here on the Bruins in this second set. They got to win this set to tie it up at 1. If not, they'll go down 2-zip heading into halftime. So this is very crucial for both teams, especially for the Bruins as we get underway here in Ephraim, Utah.
Most definitely. Alyssa Walker with the dig. And we've started out with a closely contested rally. And a great spike by the Bruins as that drifts deep into the corner where there was no Lady Badger in sight. spike is deflected off the net for another point for the Bruins. Now this is exactly how the last set started, with Slick going up on an early 2-0 lead, but then the Badgers rallied very quickly to not let it get out of hand. And another point for the Bruins as that goes out of bounds. And that's a block by the Bruins front line as they have started this second set with a great effort, jumping out to an early 4-0 lead, and they will call a timeout. And we will be right back here on Snow TV. And Walker will come back out to serve. She's doing great so far as they have an early 4-0 lead. A great spike by number 5, that is Allison Packard, as Snow gets on the board for the first time in this set and will take over control of the ball. Number 12, Alice Tatuloli, if I got that name correct, with the serve. And a great block, but it drifts out of bounds, and that will be another point for Snow College.
So after a quick hot start for the Bruins at the beginning of the set, jumping up 4-0, the Badgers call a timeout, and they quickly get 2 quick points of their own. So both teams playing desperately hard this second set to get an advantage over the other team.
A great block by number 15, Rebecca Bigler, as Snow striking right back on the 3-0 run of their own. They will try to even the score here. A hard block, but controlled by the Badgers. And another spike by Rebecca Bigler. So after a hot start by Salt Lake Community College, Snow comes right back out with a 4-0 run of their own to tie things up.
Just like that, DJ, we are tied all up here in E from Utah.
And the ball deflects off the blocker's hands and drifts straight into open territory for the Bruins to score. And so the Bruins with a 1-point lead. Fuchs will serve. Controlled by the Badgers. And a violation by the Badgers will result in another point for the Bruins. That is a great spike. That is number 7, Tiffany Robbins, scoring for the Bruins, getting their lead back up. They're up by 2. It is 7-5 here, advantage Bruins.
Both teams really going at it right now, DJ. Neither team can really pull away from one another. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this set will play out, as we have a violation against the Badgers, I believe, adding another point to the Bruins as they jump out to a 3-point lead.
And it will be Fuchs again with the serve. Taking her time. A great spike that is Bryn Stewart with a great spike that is deflected off of the blocker's hands and drifted straight into the stands.
You got to credit that man who caught that ball with the ball drifting in the stands. He caught the ball before he hit his wife in the face.
And a miss serve by Bigler, rare tonight. Only her second miss serve of the night. But that will result in a point for the Bruins, who hold a 9-6 lead over the Snow College Badgers. Number 6, Miley Brown with the serve.
And a big spike by number 14, Arbery Steiner on the play, tying the largest lead for the Bruins of the night by 4 points, 10-6 for the Bruins.
And they baited them with the spike again with a light tap. And after a diving attempt by number 6, Miley Brown, it hits the ground and it results in a score for the Badgers, who cuts the deficit to 3 points. And a nice little trick move there, as it looked like they were setting up for the spike, but instead she sends it soaring over the net for another point for the Bruins.
That was number 13, Alyssa Walker, for the Bruins on the point on that play. And now she is back to serve for the Bruins. And as she serves that ball into the net on a miss serve, and that will be another point for the Badgers.
Spike sending number 9, that is Sydney Martindale, down to the ground in a split. Couldn't save it. The Bruins extend their lead back up to 4. And spins on the net, saved by the Bruins. Stewart with the hard spike, but saved. And the spike floating way out of bounds and stuck in the bleachers.
Both teams playing hard right now, DJ. Both teams playing hard, as we were witnessing the Bruins clinging to a 3 to 4 point lead as we were rallying back and forth. The Badgers are hanging in there, not letting the Bruins get away with a rally of their own and taking away some of this momentum and stacking a big lead. But we're in for a good second set right here, DJ, as we approach the midway of the second set, up to 25 points.
And you have the Bruins, who lost the first set, but they knew that they were playing with them the whole way down. And so they came out here with this second set knowing that they could win it and they could control the lead. And that's what they're doing here so far, with a 12-9 lead over the Badgers. And as Martindale with the serve. Badgers controlling it, the spike. Keeping it up in the air, and it is dropped down finally, with the Badgers scoring yet another point, cutting their deficit to only 2 points. It is 10-12, Snow College down by 2. Martindale again. That is a great block by number 8, Madison Lohr, preventing the score from the Bruins and cutting the lead only to 1 point as the Badgers have clawed their way back into this thing. A well-placed spike by Faleo, I believe that time. And that corner seems to be her sweet spot, as that is the 4th time this game I've seen her spike it straight to that corner where there are no Badgers around. And so the Bruins will serve again, looking to extend their 2-point lead. And the dig goes drifting out of bounds as Snow College cuts the lead back to 1 as they try to go up 2-0 against these 8th-ranked Salt Lake Bruins.
Go with the same play again right there, DJ, and again the Bruins score another point, going up again 2 points against the Badgers. We kind of have a little bit of a cat and mouse triangle now going on, DJ. The Badgers can crawl within 1 or 2, but as soon as they do, the Bruins shut the door and go up 2 or 3 again.
A nice tip by number 7, that is Bryn Stewart. I think it's clear to say that she has been the Badgers' best offensive player so far tonight. As again, the lead cuts back down to 1, and the miss serve will give it right back to the Bruins. Fuchs will serve for the Bruins. Stewart with the spike, and it is blocked, tremendously blocked by the Bruins, and goes soaring to the ground as they build their lead back up to 3. Now it seems so far every time Snow can crawl back to within 1 or 2 points, they just cannot get over that hump. And the Badgers score again as the crowd gets going, really gets going here in the stands here at the Horn Activity Center. Always a great crowd at Snow College. Small town environment. The community really backs this team. And so it is number 8, Madison Lohr, setting up for the serve. Goes under and soars way out of bounds. And Lohr with the ace. And Snow crawls back to just a 1-point deficit. Let's see if they can get over the hump this time, as they've been in this position several times so far in this set. Lohr with the serve again, and the miss serve.
I guess being down by 1, DJ, is their unlucky number tonight. But they do hold a 1-0 set lead, as this is the second set of tonight's matchup, as the Bruins are clinging to a 2-point lead.
And there the Bruins tap it out of bounds, and Snow back up again with the 1-point deficit. Spike is put down right into the corner. And Slick goes up 2-0. They really want this second set. I think both teams here realize that this second set is huge, because if you're the Bruins, you don't want to go down 2-0 on the road here in a tough environment against a ranked Snow College team.
Right you are, DJ.
And that is blocked and soars out of bounds as Slick jumps back up to a 3-point lead. It is 19-16, Salt Lake advantage.
As Martindale shows off some of her hops right there, jumping over her own bench. Now, DJ, I don't know how these volleyball players can stick their hands up above the net and deflect those spikes. If I tried, I'd probably break my fingers doing that.
Right you are, Ben, right you are.
And I did break my pinky playing dodgeball about a year ago. That wasn't nice either.
And a great save by Martindale and the spike, and it is kept up by the Bruins. The spike and a great block. That is by number 14, Kelsey Evans, and number 12, Alisi Tatuele. A great volley by both teams there. As the score is cut to 2 points, it is Snow College 17, Salt Lake Bruins 19, and a timeout is called. We will be right back. Welcome back to Ephraim. We're coming back from a timeout as Snow College is serving. They have 17 points to the Bruins 19 in the second set, looking to go up 2-0. The spike and a great dig. That is number 2, Riley Kate. And another spike bounces off the ceiling, but saved by Fuchs. Snow really going on the offensive here. Bruins doing a great job keeping control of the ball. And a great rally ends with it being hit out of the back of their zone. And Snow College will score. It is 18-19. And here we go again in a familiar place for the Badgers. So far not being able to get over the hump. Let's see what they can do this time. And an ace, that is number 2, Riley Kate, into the back of the corner. And it is all tied up, folks, at 19-19. Each team only 6 points away from securing the second set. And a substitution. Number 12, Alisi Tatulele, will come in. Excuse me, that was for Snow College. Lake and Teo for the Bruins. And the Bruins jump right back on top.
Now, for you folks who are just joining us this evening, this is the second set of tonight's matchup between the Salt Lake Community College Bruins and the Snow College Badgers. This is the second set. The Badgers already took the first set, and so is the second set. 5 points away for the Bruins to take the second set.
And it is knocked right back off the net. And we're getting into crunch time here with crucial points, 2 crucial points scored by Salt Lake Community College to go up 21-19.
The Badgers had tied at DJ at 19, but just like you said, the Bruins have 2 quick points to go up by 2, and now add another point to that. They're up by 3, 22-19, 3 points away from winning the second set and tying tonight's game all up at 1 apiece.
As Andrea Brady with the serve. Drifts out of bounds to end the streak, and Snow will jump to 20 points. We'll soften the blow a little bit. Now, you were talking earlier, Ben, about momentum, and I believe the Badgers were trying not to let the momentum of the Bruins get into their heads late into this set, and now they've done a good job getting the ball back as Martindale serves it and is batted straight back down by number 8, that is Madison Lohr.
It's crunch time, DJ. It's only the second set of tonight's matchup.
And if you're the Badgers, you really want to go up 2-0 on these Bruins. It is really demoralizing for the Bruins to go down 2 sets. But let's see what they can do here at the end of this set. And a great spike straight into the ground by number 5. That is Jade Timothy for the Bruins. And it is 23-21. Bruins only 2 points away from evening up this match. Stewart with the spike, and it hits the net and goes straight down to the ground. 2 Bruins on the ground could not save that ball from hitting hardwood. So far, these 2 teams so evenly matched. It is 22-23 Snow College. And it is saved by the Bruins miraculously. And another hard spike by Stewart into the corner as the Badgers tie it up at 23 apiece.
And we will have a timeout on the court. DJ tied 23 apiece. A lot of momentum swinging to the Badgers' favor right here as they have been trailing the second set by 2 or 3 points this entire second set. Tied it up a couple of times, but the Bruins have been able to bounce back and jump up by 2 points again. Boy, the second set is crunch time right now. Crunch time indeed, as we are tied up at 23 apiece in the second set. Very crucial for both teams, as we've been talking about, DJ. If the Badgers win, they'll go up 2-0. If the Bruins win, they'll tie it off all up at 1. 2 points away from the victors in the second set. Let's see what happens, DJ.
I agree, and if I'm the Bruins in this situation, if I lose this set after leading the whole game, that is hugely demoralizing to a Bruins team that is actually ranked higher than Snow College. A win for both of these teams, as they're similarly ranked, the Badgers at number 10 and Slick at number 8. A win for each team would be huge, as the Bruins look to beat a ranked team on the road, not an easy task. And the Badgers look to improve on their great season by beating in-state rival and a ranked team. Now it is crunch time, 23-23, and it is Tateli with the serve. And the spike barely goes out of bounds as Snow takes its first lead of the match here late in the game. 24-23, and this point could do it for the Badgers. 12 with the serve. If they score here, they win the set. And the block goes out of bounds as the Bruins even things up at 24-24. Now the sets in volleyball do have to be won by 2. And so now the set will not be played to just 25. Essentially now it's the first one who can score 2 in a row. And Martindale with the dig. Stewart with the spike and a great save by Fuchs. Martindale with another crucial dig. And Bigler gets her spike blocked, and the Bruins go up 1 point. And this could be the set for the Bruins if they can score on this next rally.
The Bruins defense held their own a few possessions ago, TJ. Now they've put themselves in a position to win this second set, leading the Badgers by 1 as we have entered into a timeout.
Dana Fuchs will serve for a potential set point for the Bruins. Martindale with the dig. And the spike is saved. Knocked back over the net. And the Bruins score the game point, so they win the set 26-24 and even this game 1-1. A closely contested match between the 10th ranked Bruins and the 8th ranked Badgers.
Like you said, DJ, very hard, very hard fought first 2 sets by both of these teams. And it's halftime, 10 minutes in halftime, and we'll come back after halftime tied 1-1, heading into the third set. Welcome back here on Snow TV, here for the Badger Spotlight of the Week. I'm joined by Micah Bowis. Thanks for coming in today, Micah.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Well, first off, I mean, it's the Spotlight of the Week. We want to know who Micah is. So give us a little background info, Micah, on like where you're from, your family, who you were before you came to Snow.
I grew up in West Point, Utah, pretty much the middle of nowhere, and I have 3 brothers and no sisters, and that's my family, and so yeah.
House full of boys.
Yeah.
Nice. Must be tough, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And so what brought you here to Snow College?
Soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah.
When did they start recruiting you? How did that process all get started?
Yeah, Nuno came to one of my tournaments and watched me play, and we started talking, and that's how it happened, so.
Oh, that's great. That is good stuff. So how has the transition been from high school to collegiate sports?
High school ball was a lot slower pace. We had a lot more time in the ball, but in college ball you have to take like 2 touches max. So that's been a transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. I mean, you've been starting, and so obviously you're doing something right with the transition. And Snow College is now 4-0 on the season. So, and it's your first year for the Snow College Badger program. So, just let us know, what's the feel of the team right now? As you know, it's the first year, and you're already winning games.
We all work really hard. That's like our biggest thing, and we've just been working really hard, and we've we're wanting to show people that we are great and we're not just a first-year program. We're more than that.
Well, you're showing it. I mean, you guys traveled up to Colorado, Northwestern Community College, and played them last week, and you beat them by double digits, shutouts in both games. So, like, how is this happening? What is the key to success for this team?
We've just been working really hard. We didn't give up that game. We just kept pushing.
Hard work.
Yeah.
That's what every coach preaches, right?
Yep.
And it's what the Lady Badgers are doing. Well, that's good stuff. And so now you really start to get into conference play, and you have visiting Salt Lake Community College this weekend. What's the team's focus with Slick coming into town?
High pressure and quick touches.
High pressure and quick touches.
Hard work.
Hard work, of course. Well, we're looking forward to that game, which will be right here on Snow TV. I mean, good luck to you in that. But before we let you go, Micah, we got to know, like, just a little bit of your personal life as well, Badger Nation. So, like, if you could eat, like, any food, any cheat food, you just get down on the couch, snacking down on something. What is that for you?
I love grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You like tomato soup with it? Yeah, can't beat that. What about like for fun? What does Micah do for fun?
Me and my friends like to go up the canyon and go hammocking. So.
Hammocking.
Yeah.
That is a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
fun.
Well, thanks for coming in, Micah. It was great to have you, and make sure you don't miss out on their game this Friday. They'll be taking on Salt Lake Community College Friday and Saturday. So best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And we are back in E from Utah for this women's volleyball game between Salt Lake Community College and the Snow College Badgers. So far, it has been dead even. The teams have swapped sets. It is 1-1, and they were both very close. The first one decided by a score of 25-22, and the second one even closer by a score of 26-24.
Right, you are, DJ, and both teams ready to set to start this second half of tonight's matchup. Both teams tied at 1, so it'll be really interesting, DJ, to see who comes out surefire right now and jumps off to an early start for this third set. And then Mr. Official right there telling the student section for the Badgers to step back from off the court. They're getting a little rambunctious, a little rowdy down there, and that's why they're called the rowdy crowd, DJ. But as I was saying earlier, it's really interesting to see which one of these two fierce competitive teams will jump off to an early lead against their opponent tonight.
That's right, as Snow College controls the ball. And a hit by Martin, who's been great. She has been a scoring machine today, as she is responsible for 11 kills from Snow College. A hard hitter. And it is hit against the net twice, but saved. Diving to the ground to save it. It won't do any good as Slick is up on the board, and now the score is even at 1-1. Spike by Packard, saved by Fuchs. The spike deflects off the blocker's hand straight into the ground. Snow College scores again.
Both teams picking up right where they left off in the first half, DJ, as we have a fierce competition of rallying going on between two teams, and both teams are waiting their time to take their shot with a spike, either in the far corner of the court or in the opening soft spot of the opening middle part of the court. So both teams playing great rallying right now, just waiting their time to take their shot against the defense.
As Packard serves, soars out of bounds. And so the Bruins served. And now the spike by Kate. I'm sorry, that is Riley Kate. And great offense so far by the Badgers, as all three of their points so far have come off of offensive spikes and hits. And another score off of a spike from, that is number 8. Madison Lohr. Looking down at my chart here. And Madison Lohr will serve. Again for the Badgers as they jump out to an early lead. And that ball smacks into the net. Oh, and a nice acrobatic move. And a nice save by the Bruins. But she couldn't do it again. That was a nice effort by number 6, Miley Brown from the Bruins. But couldn't save it twice. So Snow scores again. And extends their lead to 2. It is 5-3 early on here in this third set.
And that ball will sail out of bounds, giving the Bruins another point. Badgers 5, Bruins 4. As there's another, like we've seen all game, DJ, very fierce and competition game going on right here, especially in this third set. Both teams looking for that edge over their opponent to go up 2-1 heading into that fourth set, which is a very, very crucial set for both of these teams because that could mean victory for one of these teams tonight. So this third set's very crucial for both these teams, and they both know it.
And the spike by Riley Kate bounces off of the blocker's hands and out of bounds for another point for Snow College. Perfectly placed ball as it slowly floats right into the ground for the Badgers. A great start so far for Snow College as they've held the lead the whole game. It is 7-4. And Kate's serve whistles out of bounds. Block goes out of bounds for another point there by Snow College. It seems like these balls are all going Snow College's way early on. Several of their points coming off of out of bounds and bad blocks.
Now, DJ, we saw earlier in tonight's matchup in the first or second set, number 15, Rebecca Bigler for the Badgers, left the game with what appeared to be an injury, and now she's on the sideline with her left hand wrapped up around her thumb. So hopefully things will go well with her following tonight's game with that injury on her thumb.
And she was having a great game for the Badgers too. So we'll see how they deal with the loss. As that spike sails out of bounds. And their lead is cut to only 1. It is Snow College 8, Salt Lake Bruins 7. That is a nice hit by number 5, Allison Packard. And a good effort by Bryn Stewart, but that block goes out of bounds. And a great ace, that is by number 6 for the Bruins, Miley Brown. She looked like she wasn't sure about that one. It looked like it had gone out of bounds, but just in bounds as she gets the ace and ties it up for the Bruins. And now with her second serve. And a nice spike for the Badgers as they go back on top by 1 point. It is 10-9. And the serve will go back to number 5, Allison Packard. A spike by Steiner, blocked. Saved by the Bruins. Come again. And this rally just keeps going and going as another spike by Steiner is saved by Packard. A hit over by Stewart. And the spike rattles off the hands back into the net and onto the ground as the Bruins scored a hard contested point and tie it up 10-10.
Neither team giving an inch, DJ, and that's been the storyline of tonight's matchup between these two competitive teams. Neither team giving either of the team a rally to go up by a certain amount of points to get a little bit of momentum. As is in this third set, we've just been bouncing back and forth between a 1-point lead and ties this entire third set. Both teams really wanting this third set and knowing the magnitude of coming out with a victory in this third set as the Badgers again take another 1-point lead.
That is a great spike by number 2, Riley Kate. Madison Lohr with the serve. And that spike goes out of bounds. As the Bruins tie things up again at 11. So far, like you said, neither team giving an inch as the biggest lead of this set so far has only been 2 points, really just back and forth this whole time.
That's kind of what you expect, TJ, when the number 8 team in the nation comes and plays the number 10 team in the nation at home. You're expecting a good volleyball match, and that's exactly what we're getting here tonight as the Bruins jump out to a 1-point lead over the Badgers, 12-11.
And that is Steiner with the spike in the corner. She has been an offensive weapon for them all day from that side. And it is Teo again with the serve. And Stewart with the hard spike, saved by Teo. And this time Riley Kate gets it home. And that was hit by Kelsey Evans straight into the net for a point for the Salt Lake Bruins. It is Fuchs with the serve. Riley Kate's serve barely in bounds, but she gets the point, and now she will run back to serve the ball for the Lady Badgers.
And back and forth we go, DJ, the storyline of tonight's game.
That is a great block by number 1 for Salt Lake. That is Andrea Brady.
That's just great teamwork by number 1, Andrea Brady, and number 13, Elisa Walker by the Bruins to get their hands up and to deflect that spike and giving that Bruins another 1-point lead over the Badgers. And we're going to have a violation on the Badgers, adding another point to the Bruins lead. They are now up by 2.
Bruins will serve again. Mondale with the save. And Stewart will hit it over. And that is the spike by number 5, Allison Packard, who's been a great offensive weapon today. And it looks like even with the injury, Bigler will come back in Looks like she has a cast around her hand, but she's determined to play for her Badgers and help her team win.
That's the heart of a warrior right there, DJ.
That is Martindale with the serve. Hit back over by the Bruins. And Packard with the spike. And a great kill by Allison Packard, number 5. That is 2 straight points for her. And Martindale back again to serve. This has been as tight of a set as you'll get. It is 15-15. Badgers looking to take the lead. That is a great spike by number 9, Faleo. She has been a great offensive weapon today, especially in that first set. There in that corner. Packard with the spike, blocked. That is number 7 and number 5. Salt Lake Community College. That's Tiffany Robbins, and Jade Timothy. Great teamwork there from the Bruins as they jump out with a 2-point lead. The Badgers let that serve sail out of bounds.
Great heads-up awareness by the Badgers right there, DJ. As you mentioned, they'll just let that ball sail over their heads and sail out of bounds, giving them a free point.
Floats down and into the ground for the Badgers as they tie things up again. Slick had a 2-point lead, but the Badgers showing no remorse.
You cannot get a better game than this, DJ, if you're a volleyball fan, as this game has been back and forth all night long.
And that serve sails out of bounds to the back of the court. And now coming late into the second set, a crucial set, as a team that goes up 2-1 in a volleyball set generally wins the match. The hit by Packard. Martindale. Both teams playing great volleyball right there, but Snow College coming out on top to tie it up once again. And Martindale playing great defense, hitting almost every single spike, keeping it off the ground for the Badgers. And a nice block by Bigler, who came in after the injury and is now doing hard work for her team right there in the center. And it looks like a timeout would be called. It's tightly contested set 3 of this volleyball game between the Snow College Badgers and the Salt Lake Community College Bruins, and we will be right back. And we are back. Allison Packard with the serve. Snow holding a 1-point lead over the Bruins here in the third set. Steiner with the spike. Out of bounds for Snow College. They will go up 2 points, only 5 points away from securing a win in this third set. Whoever wins this third set will go up 2-1 and have not only a statistical advantage, but a great mental advantage over their adversary, or opponent, excuse me. Spending a little too much time at church.
That's all right, DJ. Church is good for you.
Slick scores again and gets the serve back to Fuchs, hitting it over the net. Martindale. And Bryn Stewart with the hard spike that falls straight onto the ground after a block by the Bruins. And those spikes by Bryn Stewart have been difficult for the Bruins all night. She is by far the most powerful arm on the Badgers.
Yeah, she's packing heat on those spikes, DJ.
And another point for the Badgers, that they're only 3 points away, putting great position to win this third set. It's 22-19 Snow College.
Here we go, DJ. All throughout this third set, it's been tied all the way up to this point, and the Badgers have jumped out to a 3-point lead. Now see if they can close it out.
Saved by Packard. Knocked back over by Stewart. And Steiner with the spike. She has been great all game for the Bruins. And with the Badgers in good position here with a 2-point lead, almost to 25 for the win, but they can't get cocky. They've got to stay focused and finish this set. Teo with the serve. Kate with the miss hit.
And just like that, DJ, the Bruins are down 1. Clutch time in the 20-point range for both teams right now to finish out this third set.
And now Teo with the serve. The Bruins will try to tie it up on this. And that serve goes out of bounds. The Badgers in great position to take this third set. It is 23-21, only 2 points away. But they've got to stay focused and dialed in on getting those 2 points and not letting the Bruins come back into this one. A good contest at the net. And the Bruins save it miraculously, and this rally keeps going. And it looks like a net violation for the Bruins. Snow only 1 point away from taking this third set now. A tightly contested rally there. Both teams not giving any leeway. And Bryn Stewart will go back for the serve. Steiner with the spike, saved. And Kate hits it, saved by the Bruins. A hit up against the net as the Bruins stay alive. They are now at 22. Bruins need to score 2 straight points here to stay alive. Crowd getting rowdy.
It's a crucial moment for the Bruins right here.
Back to serve. Taken by Kate. Tries to save it, and the Bruins score yet again. Just 1 more point for the Bruins, and they will have tied things up here.
And the Bruins ain't going down easy. DJ down 3, rallied by 2, now down by 1. Crucial possession for the Bruins right here to tie it up.
And And the Badgers do it in set 3 as number 14, Kelsey Evans, hits it over for the Badgers to secure the victory. Another tightly contested set between the Badgers and the Bruins, 25-23. And that'll take us to set number 4. And we will be switching sides, and we will be right back. And we are back here in this 4th set with the Badgers holding a 2-1 lead over the Bruins, trying to close it out here. And the Bruins will start with the ball. Serving is number 13, Alyssa Walker. Allison Packard trying to hit it over, gets the ball back. Bigler with a great spike right in between 2 defenders. She is bouncing back from her injury quite nicely here for the Badgers.
Now, DJ, I don't know if a lot of these student fans thought the game was over or not, but a lot of them just left. They didn't know that there was a 4th set left to be played, and there is Snow College Badgers a 1 win away from taking tonight's game.
And a great block again I believe that time by Stewart. And Snow jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Things looking good early for the Badgers. They look poised and calm. Great spike by Faleo, the Bruins' main offensive weapon. Sometimes just can't do anything about it.
Poor communication right there on the Badger defense, DJ, as they didn't communicate to see who was going after the ball, and that ball is knocked out of bounds, and the Bruins tie it up at 2.
After 2 straight points, the Bruins have tied this up, and that serve sails out of bounds to give the ball and the point to the Badgers. Now Packard back to serve. Hard spike. That was by number 7. Number 7, Tiffany Robbins with the hard spike to score for the Bruins. The spike by Stewart and the score. She has been such a weapon tonight in the front court. Again, a nice spike by Robbins, controlled by the Badgers. And a violation by the Badgers will give us a point to Salt Lake Community College. And the score is tied up 4-4 here in the 4th set. A hard hit by Allison Packard. Oh, and barely in bounds as that hit was by number 14, Kelsey Evans, who delivered the game-winning hit in set 3 that gave the Badgers the 2-1 lead. She's playing a great game so far. And Bryn Stewart back to serve. Looks like another violation by Salt Lake Community College will give the Badgers a 2-point lead, 6-4, here early in this 4th set. Multiple Badgers crashing to the ground to save that ball, and they do, as it is still in the air. And spiked by Faleo and sailed out of bounds.
Now, if you're the Bruins right now, DJ, you gotta stay composed. You gotta stay relaxed. You gotta play good Bruins volleyball right here. There's a lot of pressure on you physically and mentally, like you talked about earlier, DJ, because you know if you lose this set, the game is over. So they gotta play good Bruins volleyball just like that to stay within this game, to stay within 2-1 points, and not let themselves fall too far behind. Just like that, score some points and stay composed, and they'll be all right in this 4th set.
And it is Fuchs back to serve for the Bruins. Kelsey Evans smacks it over. And a nice diving dig by Martindale. And again, Martindale with the save. Keeps it alive for the Badgers. Badgers playing great defense right now, poised. But a violation will give the point to the Bruins. But other than that violation at the end there, great defense by the Badgers. And Fuchs will serve again. And a point for the Badgers. Here as they jump up to a 2-point lead, it is 8-6 here in the fourth set. Potential game-clinching set for the Badgers. Allison Packard with the spike, saved by the Bruins. And Evans with another great hit in the middle of the court and down to the ground to give Snow College, who is staying in control in this one, a 9-6 lead. And if they continue playing like this throughout the set, I think that might be game. They could call this one theirs. And a nice, well-placed ball by the Bruins, as putting Bryn Stewart in an awkward situation, trying to get that ball, and just couldn't do it.
And not too fast, my friend. The Bruins are not going to go down without a fight, and they're not going to let the Badgers run away with this fourth set. They're going to compete and fight until the very end, as they've been doing all night long. So I wouldn't count them out just quite yet, but still 2-point deficit for the Bruins, but they will come back and make this an interesting fourth set going down to the wire.
Well, a great insight. You don't get to be the 8th ranked team in the nation for nothing. The Bruins will come back storming. And the serve and the spike by Evans. Returned by Martindale. And the Bruins score again, and looks like I may have jinxed the Badgers there. As soon as I talk about how good they're doing, it looks like the Bruins come right back and make me put my foot in my mouth. Hard hit. And the block goes out of bounds and gives another point to Slick, who will tie it up at 9 points apiece. And Slick going on their own 4-0 run. They were down 6-9 and now hold a 10-9 lead over the Badgers here in this fourth set. As Stewart's hit sails out of bounds. And it looks like Coach wants to talk it over after allowing a 5-0 lead from Slick. We will be right back.
Oh.
Coming back now as the Badgers try to score here. And a hard spike by number 9, Faleo, for the Bruins. Down on the ground, keeping it alive. And another hard spike and a point for the Bruins as they jump out to a 12-9 lead. And they have scored 6 straight points, and that is the longest run of this game tonight.
DJ, we easily could be looking at a 5th set match right here, but it's all about who closes out this 4th set. And the Bruins are doing an excellent job right now. As you mentioned, they're on a 6-0 run right now, leading the Badgers by 3.
A nice hit by Kelsey Evans across her body to get that ball down on the other side for the score. And end the momentum and the run for Bruins. Let's see how they respond now as Martindale is back to serve for the Badgers. Leo with the nice hit. And pushing it over the net is Bigler. And another point for the Badgers, trying to tie this up. It is 11-12.
The Bruins bench giving their teammates on the floor a little bit of motivation right here, as they know that this set is within their grasp as they hold a 1-point lead.
And a nice save by the Bruins to keep this ball alive. Martindale hitting it. And the spike by Packard, saved by Fuchs. And the spike by Faleo finally bounces off of the Badgers' arms and sails right into the stands for the score. It is 13-11 with Salt Lake advantage. If Salt Lake wins this set, it'll go to a 5th set. And if the Badgers win this set, it is game over. Packard with the spike straight down onto the hardwood as they get the score and will get the ball back to serve. Giving it back to Tatiele. A nice light hit by number 7 for the Bruins. That is Tiffany Robbins. They hit it over. So far, the Badgers came out strong with an early lead, but the Bruins responded and is now maintaining a steady lead of 2 or 3 points. But let's see if they can keep this going as it goes up into the late teens, into the high teens. Faleo with the serve, straight into the net, giving Snow the point and the ball. Snow down by 1 point. Let's see if they can get over this hump and take the lead back from the Bruins. Packard back to serve. Robbins with the hit. Multiple Badgers down on the ground. They saved it, but it bounced into no man's land. And now back to serve number 15, Fuchs. Ref blowing the play dead. Looks like they got to wipe up some sweat here. Badgers are playing very hard tonight, evidently. And now that'll bring it back up for Fuchs to serve the ball. 15-13 here in the 4th set. Stewart with the hard spike. And it just grazes the arms of the Bruins defender and sails out of bounds for the Badgers point. And they will cut their deficit to just 1. And that serve will go out of bounds and bring the ball back to the Bruins.
Teal back to serve for the Bruins. And Stewart on the powerful spike right there, giving the Badgers another 1 point, cutting this deficit back to 1, DJ. Like we've been talking about all night long, DJ, it's just been a really cat and mouse game all night long. Neither team really been able to pull away from one another.
And Stewart back for the serve. And a great serve as Stewart with her second ace of the game. And tying the game for Snow College at 16. Stewart again with the serve and sails out of bounds again. That is back-to-back aces for Bryn Stewart, who is having a monster game tonight for Snow College. And Snow takes its first lead since early in the game. They are only 8 points away from a victory tonight over 8th ranked Salt Lake Community College. And that is Kelsey Evans knocking it down to the ground for the Badgers.
And you can feel it, DJ, you can feel it. The Bruins just took a timeout as they've let the Badgers crawl their way back into this game and taken a 2-point lead. All the Badgers wanted, DJ, they want it bad. They want to be finished with this game in the fourth set, but the Bruins, they're not going to go down easy after this timeout. They're going to come out swinging, and they're going to do their best to bring it back within a tie game. But it will be interesting to see how the rest of this fourth set plays out.
We're back with the serve by Bryn Stewart, and yet another ace. That is 3 aces for her just on this round of serving. She is having a monster game as Snow builds on their lead. It is 19-16. They are only 6 points away from calling it a game. And Bryn Stewart with another serve. Recovered nicely by the Badgers. Steiner with the spike. Evans there with the block. Oh, and it hits it right in the face, but they save it, and not good enough. And that is Riley Kate with the great hard spike.
And Miley Brown took it to the face on that spike, DJ. She took it straight to the face, and you can feel it in here now, DJ. You can feel the momentum is boiling. This student section is ready to explode out of this gym as the Badgers are 5 points away from taking tonight's game.
A great block. Still kept alive, but knocked out of bounds. The Badgers have scored 5 straight points and have jumped out to a 21-16 point lead. And they have taken control of this match. Only 4 points away now from a victory. But now they have to stay focused here. 4 points is a lot in a volleyball game. Got to work hard, got to stay dialed in, and make sure to bring it home. Stewart with the serve. And the spike, Martindale saves it. Evans with the spike, but the Bruins keep it alive. Riley Cade, spike it, drilling it down into the ground. Snow keeping their momentum and the run alive. Now with a sizable 6-point lead. Boy, with the atmosphere in this arena, it feels like a lot more. It's 22-16. They are only 3 points away, with Bryn Stewart leading the Badgers with her serving. And a violation as the ball smacks into the pole. And that is yet another point for the Badgers. And it looks like the Bruins want a timeout to talk things over. Badgers blowing this game wide open. And they scored a bunch of points in a hurry. It is 23-16, only 2 points away from calling this game over. And we will be right back. And star player Bryn Stewart back to serve, hoping to take this game home for the Badgers. Bruins keeping this ball alive. The spike and the block by Kelsey Evans. And now Snow College can smell it now. They are only 1 point away from a victory over this top 10 ranked Salt Lake Community College team here in the fourth set.
Fans are on their feet now, DJ. They know it. They know they got this game wrapped up. 1 point away from winning tonight's game. Here we go.
There's Bryn Stewart with the final serve. Steiner with the spike and the block, but kept alive. Steiner again. Badgers trying to keep it alive. And that is game for Snow College. Bryn Stewart on the last 10 serves, going on a 10-0 run in the fourth set to close out the game for the Badgers. What did you think of that, Ben?
That was impressive run by the Badgers right there, DJ. They were trailing the entire fourth set. They tied it up at 16, and then they put the foot on the pedal, and they're able to go on a 9-10-0 run right there to close out not just the fourth set, but to close out tonight's match. What an impressive run by the Badgers. Great team play by both teams tonight. The Bruins put their heart and soul in tonight's game, did not let up just a little bit. Close matchup between all of these sets tonight, but it was the Badgers who got the edge of the Bruins tonight.
Yeah, and a great team effort tonight with big plays coming from Allison Packard, Bryn Stewart, Rebecca Bigler, and the whole team just coming together for big play after big play. And that'll be it for tonight here from Snow TV from the Horn Activity Center in Ephraim, Utah. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast of the Badgers against the Bruins. Snow College coming home with a victory. Good night.